Everybody claims that me there with that.
When me no know how for no mind spot is so. As you see me.
knocking on heaven's door. And right now, I'm knocking on a heaven's door, boy. I'm knocking on a heaven's door. Oh well, I'm knocking on a heaven's door. That's all I'm doing. Knocking on a heaven's door. Right now, knocking on a heaven's door. Somebody please, somebody please take this line off for me. I'm knocking on a heaven's door, boy. Knocking on a heaven's door. I see the long black cloud.
I don't wanna seem presumptuous. From your line of admirers I stand first. Reggae music and you make a sweet combination. From the Crips I requested the DJ keep the drinks in the bar flowing same way. There's a counter with our names written on it, which leaves this question I ask: would you be my main squeeze in this dance? Would you be my main squeeze in this dance? Press wallpaper tonight. Would you be my main squeeze in this dance? Make we ball rewind. Would you be my main squeeze in this dance? Press wallpaper tonight. Yes, it's your night. Tonight is your night. Yeah. You're an empress of true distinction. I wanna set the wheels in motion. Yes, you know, you don't know, you have my full attention. Hey, as sure as the sun follows moonlight, in my arms you'll be raptured in no time. There's a corner with our names written on it, which leaves this question I ask: would you be my main squeeze in this dance? This tune so nice. Would you be my main squeeze in this dance? Press one paper tonight. Say, would you be my main squeeze in this dance? Make we ball rewind.
Welcome to News in Brief on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. Also, we bring you up to speed on important news them where they happen all about the country. Inside the news today, the Minister for Water Resource and Sanitation don assure project affected persons na Angola tongue say government committed for resolve all outstanding settlement matter them through negotiation and compensation. The Chief Electoral Commissioner for the Electoral Commission for Salone don praise the Salone police for the support where they don dey give the commission. More so for make sure say the country election them happen na safe environment. The Minister for Agriculture and Food Security, with support from the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, don receive 45 motorbike and 16 vehicles under the Pandemic Fund for a Resilient World project. Now for the full news with me, Fatmata Lebi. The Chief Electoral Commissioner for the Electoral Commission for Salone don praise the Salone police for the support where they don dey give the commission, more so for make sure say the country election them happen na safe environment. Edmond Sylvester Alpha said this Tuesday, March 17 this year, during one courtesy visit to the Inspector General of Police, na the senior police officers Mess King Tom inside Freetown. He continues say the visit na part of a move for build confidence because some people get doubt in their appointment. He go before for say the commission also they work on one 5-year strategic plan plus other important policy them we go follow the tripartite committee recommendation with help from international traditional partner dem. As the main person wey responsible for the country election, Edmond Sylvester Alpha call on the Salone Police for continue for support with security and cooperation. The same way so assure the IGP say e go make sure say election dem free and fair, and this is say go show wetin the people they really want. Where e be the response to all of this, the Inspector General of Police William Faye Aselo say professionalism and integrity important for service delivery, as he say they don't tell regional and divisional police commander them across the country for work close with ECSL official them so that they go provide enough security for all election activity them in the country. The Ministry for Technical and Higher Education don engage transforming teaching, education and learning as well for review finding them from one nationwide diagnostic assessment on teacher education in the country. Where e be dey talk during the meeting, the Deputy Chief Technical and Higher Education Officer at the Ministry, Sia Fasuluku, said the assessment come after one nationwide consultation where they conduct last year. He continues say the exercise aim for move beyond assumption and gather evidence of the real situation of teacher education across the country. It continues say the engagement timely and for improve education quality for start with strengthening the system them where they train teacher them. It add say if they're serious but quality education, therefore first look at the foundation when are the teaching profession. Where it be the presents the report, Chief Technical Advisor for TTEL Akwasi Ade Bohain say the diagnostic cover 7 teacher training institution them and examine the full teacher education value chain including curriculum, faculty capacity, teaching practice and student experience. The finding is say show widespread structural weakness them including leadership and management system them where exist but under resource, weak planning and poor coordination. It go before for say faculty capacity also limited with heavy reliance on part-time lecturer them and slight exposure to modern teaching method them. The report is say also highlights outdated curriculum them with no national framework where they guide teacher education. Teaching practice where they identify as the weakest area is said they suffer from poor supervision and lack of formal partnership with school them. The Ministry for Agriculture and Food Security, with support from the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, do receive 45 motorbike and 16 vehicles under the Pandemic Fund for a Resilient World project. Where e be dey talk during the handing over ceremony, the representative from FAO, Sest Bansi, say this na a joint effort through their collaboration and commitment as well for put strength to the resilience of the country agri-food system and for safeguard the well-being of the people. A go before for recognize the dedication of the Ministry for Agriculture and Food Security and partner them where they support the implementation of the Pandemic Fund project. It adds say this na investment into the system of agriculture and capacity where they protect the country food security and rural livelihood. It also say the 16 vehicle and motorbike them go boost the ministry ability for monitor the activity of the ministry and self call on them for use them with care. Inside your talk, the Minister for Agriculture and Food Security, Dr. Henry Musa Parker, tell thank to FAO and other partner them for their support as he said the ministry be don dey face challenge where it come to mobility for carry out them work. He also say FAO don dey support them na other projects them where don lead to stronger collaboration and partnership. Minister Parker same way so say the European Union fund the project under the Pandemic Fund as their main aim na for help ministry prevent pandemic and recover from pandemic. The Minister for Water Resource and Sanitation don assure project affected persons na Angola tongue say government committed for resolve all outstanding resettlement matter them through negotiation and compensation. Anna Aissata Sao Pato McCarthy say this where it be the officially hand over land title document them to people with the Angola tongue water supply project affects them property them. It continues say land issue them sensitive and need for handle with fairness and respect of people them them right. It continues say dem carry out the relocation process in line with government commitment to human rights and sustainable environmental management, more so the protection of the Western Area Peninsula water catchment area. The same way so say the Western Area Peninsula National Park na the main source of water supply to Freetown by Guma, as he say even though there need for relocate people for development purpose, they also they do so with a human face and self make sure say they respect the rights there. He also assure the people where the project affect say government committed for still say then get other land na other location and self assure them that the land where they allocate to them na mile 6 go become valuable as urban development continue as way for expand Freetown. For ending news, the main points them again. The Minister for Water Resource and Sanitation don assure project affected persons na Angola tongue say government committed for resolve all outstanding resettlement matter them through negotiation and compensation. The Chief Electoral Commissioner for the Electoral Commission for Salone don praise the Salone Police for the support where they don dey give the commission, more so for make sure say the country election dey happen in a safe environment. And the Ministry for Agriculture and Food Security with support from the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations don receive 45 motorbike and 16 vehicles under the Pandemic Fund for a Resilient World project. Now all this we get inside the news in brief for today. Me na Fatma Talebi. Thank you for listening and continue for day with we as we go to bring you information on them where they happen all about the country.
All right, Fambul. Today, na the 19th day of February, inside the month of, today na the 19th day of February 2026, and of course, Wanakushe and Kabo, we want to take this opportunity for welcome you to yet another edition of the expert-led radio and live Facebook discussion series where they come out from the Population Services International PSI Sierra Leone. Today, we also want to remind one say cervical cancer now one by the issue with the right at the heart of the Ministry of Health, we are the Well Body Ministry. And for sake of that, we want to see how we all can able for support the government for make sure say this sickness here with na cervical cancer we able for drive na mama salon. We get different responsibilities, different rules where everybody need for play. But for sake of that, for that we know about within our own responsibility as you listen to we or you watch we Facebook, we want for remind you of within our own responsibility and how we all can able for help government for make sure say that tumbu where they cause cervical cancer, where on bad sickness where they affect women them. As we don't always talk about that particular issue day, now this program here, want to know how you can able for help government and how we can able for help we picking them, we sister them, we mama them, and then we auntie them, so that they not go get the sickness here. As usual, we get with two guests them. We one come out now the Ministry of Health and one strong partner to the Ministry of Health where they support Well Body Business na Mama Salon. Then they will tweet na the studio for can talk about waiting na your own role for support Mama Papa government and of course the partners them for we drive this particular sickness here and make sure so we protect the lives of we picking them, we sister them, we auntie and mama them for let them not get the sickness here. Before we start the program, I will turn the mic over to them for let them introduce themselves na the program. I will start with you, sir.
Yeah, hello, Fambo. Mina Abdul Karim Habib, Executive Director, Network Movement for Democracy and Human Rights.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, good afternoon, everybody. Mina Mrs. Umuawa Barijalo. Mina the communication lead, the health promotion focal for the expanded program on immunization.
All right, plenty thank you. Wanna join we, Mr. Habib and Auntie Umuawa. Wanna don't join we for talk about this particular program here. Inside this particular program here for talk about this particular topic about the roles and responsibility of every citizen, everybody in this country here. For now we help government because we know say this sickness here we now the HPV now one tumbu they cause them, and when you get that particular tumbu day, if you don't mend them quick, I mean go then your system, then it give you another sickness, and this sickness here na cervical cancer, and we say cervical cancer na that sickness day where they see on a woman in born blind mouth, and by that day it affect them. So even where they born, I mean it go monogram, or even where they do mommy and daddy business, it they feel pain. And even we say, I mean, some bad water can come out by woman where you know really good. And this sickness here, we say now one part of the cancer they will be able for prevent. We mean say we go able for stop them for law, we not even get them in the first place. And we don't always talk say prevention a better past cure. Because when you prevent, it's able to help you, for save yourself from the stress, from the pain, and even the monetary aspect, where it will take you for pay transport, for go to hospital, pay transport, come back na house, and all last sleepless nights day, where you will get throughout that treatment process day. So the good way we will need for do, now for we able for prevent then sickness then day. And tell God thank him, we then say, or science don't prove and say, sickness, I mean, this cervical cancer, now one part of sickness then will be able for prevent. And one good prevention way for able for tap cervical cancer, any woman in a body, now through vaccination, when that immaculate day we then can give. We don't talk about the program, in previous programs then, I mean, about the campaign where the government been launched last year in November, we then vaccinate or maculate over 1 million girl picking them for protect them against this cervical cancer here. We don't also talk about the different approaches them and methods that the government also they implement throughout the year. I mean, day in, day out, when at the routine health system, we you can take your 10-year-old girl picking, now any health facility where they near you, then can able for maculate them for like, we still tap this the spread of this sickness here, I mean, communities them. So today, like us, we don't introduce the topic earlier for say one for talk about waiting now we own role, we individual roles and we collective roles then for help Papa government for make sure say we girl picking them, we sisters them, I mean every girl picking, every woman at this country here be protected against cervical cancer or HPV where they cause the cervical cancer. For sake of that, one for can talk about this particular thing here. And Mr. Habib from the Network Movement for Democracy and Human Rights don't join with the program, and Auntie Umuawa as well from the expanded program on immunization, Ministry of Health, don't also join with for talk about this program. And so we'll start. Mr. Habib, we'll go on for start with you specifically from the Network Movement for Democracy and Human Rights point of view, and also one party organization we form the Gavi CSO Alliance. One for look at how important HPV vaccination the communities then. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Alicious and Fambu then. Ramadan Mubarak. This is not the first time for Canada, this radio station. Nice radio station, you know. And when I go to America, I go to one of these stations, I said, do we really have this kind of radio station? It's really. Thank you for the proprietor for this radio station. Back to your question, Mr. Alicious. You know, God make this world, we have raw material. Everything, this one are raw material. But now the current factory, we set up factory, you understand, and we produce it so it will be useful. We're able for exist in this world. Why really the vaccination for HPV, what they call a fine? You know, would that the people that we go create in this world with the HPV, the direct effects, then the factory. You understand? The factory for human being for be produced in this world. Then a woman, the raw material they come out from we demand there. Now we they produce the raw material, we send it to the woman there. You understand? Then the mortar man go able produce in this world. You understand? So that factory there, if we're not able for maintenance and very well take care of fund, the mortar man existing in this world it will be problem. You understand? And exactly that's now they affect for let human being continue for being at this world. If that tumbu where they go attack that place where Motaman the factory, you understand? For let Motaman, woman him for producer, you understand? We the raw material, the what they give the raw material, they don't give. You understand? So the factory, the processor now, it turn to Motaman, it come through, you know, whatever means where they happen. We know to that to get for talk about. So that tumbu they go now sit down at that particular factory they emot, you understand? A damage. If you damage quick one, master sabi people they always sabi medical business, they know able for know how they go for help you for main that sickness. The factory don't destroy. So it means that woman don't go ever able for, you know, manufacture Motaman. You understand? Eh? So now that's make it very important for we able for make sure see the human existence na this world. Now we your responsibility as Motaman I make we get well body ministry. Always they make sure say the Motaman na the country for let continue for their life. You understand? So it means so if that they happen, then one big support to government is support in people that for let they always they healthy, then go for continue for support the development of the country. And only healthy somebody going for contribute to any development of this country. Then that much money way they people for manufacturer. You understand? And because the factory looks sober, well organized, well they in place, now be able for manufacture Motaman. But if the raw material, what they give the raw material is center, then the factory not sober. I mean, I just waste of you know the raw material. So I think say that this is not the reason why important follow able for go ahead quick one. Follow able for make sure say with people then this kind of sickness, this tumbu in the society now it kill woman then. And one thing where I will tell you, Alicia's and listeners then. We born a society where women everything are silent and they talk about her. Then they die slowly. Walking in skeleton, die standing, you understand? Eh? So the master sabi people, medical people they all prove say woman they die so much for this sickness that then they talk about her. You understand? They tell they go school, me I go school, say God picking and they even the only menstruation where woman they get her in company woman they get around her. You understand? Eh? So they say, you know, well, no, woman sick, not to be business. Now only way I say, oh, this was this thing where they always say, woman sick. Okay. You understand? Eh? So that silent the way woman they keep on waiting they get the sickness. So we need for telling now this they happen to you where they also the cause like how you give the introduction say the sickness they bring some kinds of maybe sometimes they even become somebody where in that society people they don't go on for they near you. We don't reach to start the stage. So now that.
All right, plenty thank you, Mr. Habib. Continue for stay with we now the program. Fambul, when I don't listen to Mr. Habib, he don't take we through, I mean, within the process or the reason why we think, say, for maclate against HPV, where they cause cervical cancer, a very important at every community level because Motaman, especially woman, is meant for born. We don't come to this world there, you for reproduce, you say for born you kind, you for born a pikin. But then that process they we say the pikin or that place they will say the pikin for can lay down or for can pass through safely, you know, so that they able for can live. I mean, if that they ambog, if that particular side they ambog, that means you born one don't really ambog. In summary, now that they try for tell we for let we know say HPV. When that tumbule where they cause that sickness they will call cervical cancer is really bad because it is ambog woman and born blind one, you know. And so if you don't ambog that born blind mortally, you will find it very difficult for born as all you company woman them for born, you know. So for let we make sure say every woman born the right way for born without not any other complications, especially that one the way go associated with cervical cancer, we for take the vaccination against HPV very, very, very much serious. Over time, we don't talk about HPV, what's in a HPV and all of those things, but now we don't get another person from the same organization, the same unit, when at the expanded program on immunization, instead of going for really tell we in simple terms to the best way where everybody will be able to understand as when they listen to we and watch we right now for tell we waiting now this HPV and how the HPV vaccine actually they protect for like picking them or people women they not get cervical cancer. To you and to Umo.
Thank you very much, Mr. Foyo. Listeners out there, I want to thank una all and una very, very una for listening attentively because this now woman talk and it's very important. And this you don't devastate with the Sierra Leone, but with efforts, they go with the council, with the talk to una. We want for believe say it don't make impact. Now for answer your question, Mr. Foyo, HPV not just a tumor we know they see with the naked eye. They call them virus. But we no mind about the virus talk. Na tumor we motamano you see with them with the naked eye. But at any rate, it's preventable. And this tumor na in the cause the sick we then call cervical cancer. We na bone blight sick. This bone blight it affect only women. Women them. We get the cervix. That make them call them bone blight sick. And I want to talk about, say, I no need for go again for the symptoms, like what you don't already mention.
Yes.
When then they get from mommy and daddy business, where you get the pussy, we get the transfer. Men then can be carriers, then we able give the sick to the woman, but they not get bone blight. So most of the bulk of the burden, the problem, now woman them, and then they face the problem. But man them back. We get different types the way man then can get where they give the STIs them we'll call genital warts, but don't mind it. But we want to talk today about the HPV, when at the virus, the tumor, where they give the sick, and for let people they know say they able to tap them. If we do what you're supposed for doing a vaccination. And vaccine day for that. Now you know the main thing I want for tell comrade them, papa them, wherever you find yourself. Vaccine day. Maclate day for tap the sick, especially we picking young, then gear between the age of 9 to 14 years. And I want the good part of this people then for no see the Maclate day. Now any health center, as long as the Papa government health center, where you go there, you able to get the Maclate. But where you go there, the Master Sabi Okman and go ask now, the picking in age before they gear, born a girl picking them, forget the Maclate. So I want rest in the case.
All right, plenty thank you for that simple way the way don't explain to all we comrade and everybody where they listen to we right now on this radio, yeah, and even on our Facebook where they watch we for really know about this tumbulia and what in this tumbu they lead to when a cervical cancer, where it really bad and we don't make them clear say we demand them. Now we not the carrier then now we did take the tumbu care go to the woman them, you know. But because we not get bone blind, I mean we you know they affect we reach the way it affects the woman them.
Yes.
Because then get the cervix day we not through it and the bone.
Yes.
We not get them. But then they so now it make it unbog them more. And that's you don't make them very clear say this now one part of cancer there or sickness they will be able for prevent.
Yes.
And one good way we'll be able for prevent them now through the vaccine or the Maclate. You know, and that the Maclate they all about the country now any government well body host. And that way good enough for free and Master Sabi people them did we go really attend to you in the best way possible. You know, which is really good. I like that foundation the way you don't live for we. But also I want to come to the next question. As you don't talk and say na girl picking them for take this particular Maclate here. Last year, like I say in my intro, the government through the Ministry of Health actually been doing a big campaign, and that campaign they lead for vaccinate over 1 million girl picking them.
Sure.
But during that time, the age now been from 11 years to 18 years.
Yes.
But now from 2022, we don't routinize, we don't put this vaccine here, part of we routine health system.
Yes.
Where me say any day, any time, I mean, come back and go with him picking at the hospital and go take the vaccine or the Maclate. But now we get a cap there. The cap is they say now 10-year-old, not to 7 years, not to 8 years, not to 9 years, but now 10 years. And that we see don't pass 10 years, that routine health service no go able for cater for you girl picking at all not. Why specifically 10 years?
Thank you very much. Because majority 10 years, majority of the picking them 10 years them boku we will get a captured population. Where you go to school, you do a census, most of the picking them 10 years. And why we want to target the 10 years old? We don't look at, and some countries then they look at 9 years. Some then they look at within the range. We will able to get more picking them. And the interesting part of the thing, where you calculate picking at 10, using we routine platform, that picking don't really be protected before he reach adolescent. We go think about any other thing we not like mommy and body business. That picking don't protected already. So 10 years now the suitable age where papa government who don't sit down with partners we see say now the right age we go able to picking them.
All right. So Fambul I don't get again from Auntie Umuawa. You don't make them clear. Say 10 years na time where the girl picking really young force.
Yes.
And because in young, not exposed to plenty thing there. Because one thing where is say previously, now that we demand them, now we the care go this sickness here to the woman them through mommy and daddy business.
Sure.
So I mean, at the age of 10 years, except otherwise, for cases there when are rape cases and sexual assaults them, but girl picking no good on start mommy and daddy business at that time day. And the HPV vaccine or that Maclit's day, now for prevent and for protect, not for men. You know the men the sickness.
No.
So if the person already get the sickness, even if they get that vaccine or that Maclit, the 10 times safe or 10 doses, you know they do nothing because the tumbu already in your body. So I mean the tumbu the fat that Maclit day, we don't come inside the body. So I mean it's not good for men. But if you don't give the Maclit first inside the body before the tumbu they can now, the Maclit now in the fat the tumbu for say no, you not get sit on place now.
No.
Sit on place no day for you now at all not. Now for go back we say you come out. You know. So now it make the government of Salone, the Papa government in health partners them, then sit down and agree say before that picking this go 10 years, 11 years, 12 years, 13 years and so now we start for calculate them from that time they like we then can say catch them young. You know, so from that 10 day you don't already get a protective system now in body so that even if any tumbu where they call HPV, where now that tumbu the way they cause the cancer, the cervical cancer, you not able for take over that body there, for take control or autonomy of that body there at all not. You know, so now that Auntie Umuawa they tell we. So that means say we all get the role and the responsibility for make sure say you picking. Once you don't 10 years, no left you don't take 11 years because where you left you don't take a past 10 years, you go to 11 or 12, the chance for let you get a Maclit day is very slim.
Sure.
And this sickness here is bad because if the person don't get them, I mean, especially do screening, they do test, they do nothing. Where like we don't say what I don't pass Gary, it could be very, 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 very much difficult for a man. So that yagbade pull and pay you where you go there, the picking no sleep, the picking body they what they call you did at hospital every day. Although we don't talk and say even that treatment and screening service they all are free. You know, so, but that yagbade self where you go they pay you that pain they that you picking they go feel it go mona the family, the entire family. You know, so because of that one day, now we prevention are the best way, and one good way for prevent, especially this sickness here, now through the Maclit. So now we ensure say we Maclit we picking them. But then, Auntie Umuawa, I still want to talk to you about this thing. Some people they talk say, you know, some of them sickness and they or them Maclits and they will then can bring can at the country, so especially when they target girl picking them at that age day. Some thinking they now for prevent them for letting them not born more picking them, you know, now for control birth or even like a now Captain Ban you don't give them for say they don't give that Maclit day so nothing not go happen again, just go about and do you with them. How you really want for respond to families them, to parents them, to them kumbra them where you get some of them concerned and they we probably go want for let them get that believing day and let that picking day lost that the opportunity or miss the opportunity for get this Maclit here.
Thank you very much, Mr. Foyo. I want to let parents they know say in anything we do in this country, people then they talk. and people then they misinform others quickly in our community. Now that make we there for inform people, for tell them facts, what they need for know, so that say knowledge is power. Where you tell me, I understand. If somebody come with a false information or a rumor, I will say no, this is not true. Now this we hear from experts them. So now I want for admonish Kumra them, caregivers, papa them, early start you find yourself in the country. Long not they listen to false rumor. Rumor keep wild like fire, but know the facts. Listen to a podium like this. Open the radio and listen. Ask Master Sabi Wokman, let them tell you more about the sick. Because people then they wouldn't trust when are healthcare workers, then they all over the country. Where you come, you get doubt, you want to know about a particular sick, you want to take you picking for market, you want information, you can go to experts, go to nurses them. They must tell you some bits about cervical cancer and tell you about the market and the importance of the market and what in the market don't do. Because we all know, say the market is safe, even though you not get for pay for them. But others, the way people then they talk say anything way free, not to better thing. I want for say no. Papa, government this na taxpayers' money. That vaccine then they pay for them, and are very important. They don't use them globally. Boku countries them. Now they use, and they gal picking them for protect them. So the market is safe. They not say because it's cheap, because they know they sell and say who know they sell vaccine. Vaccines are free of cost. So the concerns that anybody will get concerned or even at the community, you want to know about market business, especially the HPV what we talk about now. Go to the hospital. Miss Master Sabi will command them. Like if you there, you really listen well, forget facts, forget enough information, so person not go mislead you not the community. Thank you.
All right, plenty thank you, Auntie Umuawa Barry Jallo. And we don't really take your time for answer the questions then in the best way possible, where every listener, every Kumbra out there will really able to understand which thing we really they talk about now today, which is really good, and continue for stay with the program Fumble Them. This is not the expert-led radio and live Facebook discussion series where they come out from the Population Services International Sierra Leone, where they implement with funds from the MSD project, where they will get the organization. So today we actually they talk more around within now we individual rules then and we collective rules them as a family, as organizations, as community members, and everyone in Sierra Leone, how you can able for help Papa government for make sure say we keep Sierra Leone free of cervical cancer, especially through the prevention, because they say prevention is better than cure. So and one good way for do that one then through the HPV vaccination, where government don't make free of cost, accessible na every health facility across the country, especially the government health facilities them. So we come back to Mr. Abib. So Mr. Abib, of course, you on your own organization actually they work quite a lot with the community people at community level as a civil society organization, and of course I know say as part of an organization where they part of the Gavi CSO Alliance, when I don't get a lot of information from Gavi, because Gavi now one part of strong organizations in the way they support Sierra Leone and plenty other organizations them around the world when it comes to market business, not only the HPV market but several other markets them, and so we want to ask you from a point of view, within that role and responsibility of the religious leaders and the imam then our mosques them, the pastors then our churches them, then we admin them, then we youth leaders then we women's leaders them, anybody within the community where you get a voice or an authority over other people them, how then self can join hand with the Kumbra them and support Papa government for make sure say every girl picking way turn 10 years of age before 11, let him make sure say it take HPV market for protect against cervical cancer.
Yeah, of course, the network Movement for Democracy and Human Rights during the HPV mark campaign will be they cover 8 districts, now the north, northwest, and western rural. So our approach was stakeholder engagement. We were able for get at people them at district level, the imam, pastors, teachers, parents, even the DD, the one that we're in charge of education at district level. We engage our social welfare workers then, you understand, it is school community, then also the law enforcement agency, the civil society colleagues that will bring that together. We actually able for tell and say yes, of course, people and don't they afraid the vaccine, but the master sabi people them. The doctor will say the medicine is safe, you know, get no problem. So we been they go all out for let able for talk to community people, religious leaders, for let them able for accept and also take the lead and the campaign at the mosques and churches. So in fact, I will give you one scenario. One Friday during engagement, we pray in Kwenadugu Friday. So fortunately, one of me team member na also na sheikh. So then Gian for able for lead that Juma prayer day. So of course it take HPV as one of in you know in preaching na the minbar when the pulpit how the Christian call her. So after that particular Friday, you see the imam that they come around and say, well, me say go take him picking now. Give me let him picking go take the vaccine. So that's not the reason why you think say the deniers on the side of religion it don't really drop because we'll be able for convince them. But also we take the campaign the community. We'll get a community theater campaign, you understand? We call them comedians in our society. Now the community level will bring them, and we'll also do other Shebra killing, you understand? Okay, go market square. So when they talk, everybody they drive, they come on for listing, waiting there while they talk. Who's kind of new thing this? In fact, carrying like say my team gets a whole name now. When they pass HPV, that's what they call it. So you understand? So we be able for make sure say religious leaders, community people, paramount chiefs, you understand? In fact, most of the we projects there we go launch and there people either mayor or council chairperson or paramount chief and they be launcher. So make sure we involve everybody. You understand? So that's the reason why when the time reach for really for do the campaign be really in a simple way. And then one of the things we will be do for the one that we know they go school, because the campaign actually not just target the one that they go school, even though government say free quality school education, you understand? But I will tell you, Alicia's now community go they picking and they still they go school. So we make sure so we do one to call line listing. We they go na house to house. Oh no me, we they also go to the farm for explain to them. This is not the important thing. Jolly can begin introduction. You understand? If this pick here, we are not allowing for let take this year tomorrow. It go get this sickness. So if you get this sickness, it go difficult for let you for produce more man or you for born picking. You understand? So that are the kind campaign we will be go with, and the people be really take them up. And I know the way they lead rare the needle and syringe, and also they no get that kind of challenge of denial. Of course, it be they have far, but that is not to be to an isolated one there. And there in the back, we'll continue for engaging more especially the private schools, because they now keep be difficult in the society.
All right, plenty thank you, Mr. Abib. We don't take we through for really tell we or remind the people them of within the network movement for democracy and human rights, the role we have been play actually during the MARC campaign last year, and of course myself we see the evidence of the pictures them of the poster we have been do actually, which was fantastic enough. And then of course, so we collective role all as organizations then for we create and access to the right information, because like how Auntie Muawa say, people go talk different things, and some people them then good at talking things where they don't even know anything about. Now that they then good at, you know. So we own role and responsibility actually now for we create that access to that platform day, we wanna go get the right information, because when you get access to the right information, you're able to take the right decision. And well, body business not to any other thing, you know, not to any kind of thing. Now very very delicate something, you know. So when it comes to well body business, like Auntie Umuawa say, you get for really pick and get a choice about what side you get your information. The source of your information, if it deceive you, it don't deceive you for real. Because it go unbug you self, and it go unbug the family, and it go unbug the entire community. And if not care is not taken, by extension the whole country. Because if a particular sickness is spread across, and like where Mr. Abib been talking in the opening statement, that this now one part of sickness where plenty people know really they talk about, and it really they affect a lot of women them, because when they see the data, the statistics, actually they tell we see, in fact, about 500 women them every year, you know, they get this cervical cancer. Now, Mama Salon, now Sierra Leone alone, every year they get not less than 500 cases of that. Then they confirm the one the way that they come and for go do the screening. So talk less of the one the way no get access, we don't know they go for go do the screening at all. Not now the one the normal way they scientifically that they go do the test, and then the test say return positive. Say they don't begin to develop them, or probably they don't develop them, or they don't get the cervical cancer sick already. You know, and also that same data that they tell we say about 300 to 400 of them same 500 women the way they get the sickness, they lost them, they die of this particular sickness here. So it is very serious. So I really agree with what Mr. Abib say in a first response, that this is something that a lot of people are not talking about, and if we not talk about and for create the awareness for let people them really understand and know what in for do, you know, it will become a pandemic. You know. So, because for me, even will be the first Mpox last year, the kind of people where cervical cancer they kill, Mpox not ever kill them. So because we get something around 60 people or so we die of Mpox. But if we get 300, between 300 and 400 women them, where they die every year of this sickness here, so even worse past Mpox itself. You know, so that is how serious it is, and I make organizations like a WPSI, they really dedicate their kind time and resources then they for bring together the Master Sabi people them for let them can give una the right information, you know, for let una take the right decision, and with the hope that then information then they effort then they go really aid here to something very fruitful. We will make sure say every girl picking weight on 10 years, it will take this maclet here. You know, so that's because like what we don't talk previously previous programs then for say this not a sickness like na a dick where catch you today, as you don't catch you so you don't know say you don't catch you. Cervical cancer na something where they take time, where they get her, it accumulate, it take time before it show the signs and symptoms them. Not to like crow, as you don't get until they don't see the crow out. They say, oh, I don't get crow, I don't get this or that. You know, they feel the signs and symptoms one time. You know, so you that parents, you get a role, you get a responsibility for left a future, a healthy future now that you begin in life. Not compromising because of the wrong information where they get out there. Because if you compromise in health, so until that time you don't, they again. That picking they don't big now, it don't 20, it don't 30 years, then if you don't get this sickness here, the signs and symptoms they show forth now. And if you be reminded, say, the tell way it been there 10 years, opportunity been there so that you go get this sickness here. But probably your parents, them, your mama or your papa, they not do any effort for them make sure say you get this service here. Now it make you get this sickness here. They're picking, they go blame one, and no matter what say you did, even if na grave day, they go always blame you for say the simple act for take them all in hand, go to the health facility where they near una, then vaccinate them, they don't protect them for a lifetime. Now that's no more you need for do. But because you not do them, you compromise in health, and we not go want a compromised health, population as Sierra Leone. So we all get our role and we all get our responsibility there. Me don't talk but I want for Auntie Umu ourselves really reiterate this information here to warn the parents then, to warn the family them, everybody in their community, in every society, wherever you find yourself. Auntie Umu, we are talk to with family them about what thing they really need for do for secure and protect the well-body business for them picking them.
Thank you very much. If Papa them out there, listeners out there, this is not a collective responsibility. We all get a part for play. It is start from the guy, the parent or caregiver. Inform, go, ask questions. Who side and they get this marklet? You want to know, but the Lekocha say, where you want information, go to the right place. When at the hospital, government will command them. Go meet them. Let you get facts. If you want to the pikin, go ask the pikin age, the girl pikin. Now, the parents, also get a role for share the information with other comrades. Some comrades, and not sabi, because we get different types of parents. You get the one they want at least they wouldn't go school, so not go school. But if you will go school, you don't hear about this, or you don't listen to the talk about cervical cancer or HPV immaculate. Go tell your company, mama no sit on this speaking care and go ahead and go check. Now other way where you don't help for improve the lives of the community members them. Again, if you make a decision, because una the parent and una born una pikin, they will need una consent. When they say informed decision, una go just go all una pikin, they all they do their outreaches them. As any say una see Master Oakman, and then they go do outreach, go ask them, we don't hear about that born blind sick. Do ya? I want to inquire about me girl picking. I want to take the maglets. So Lord, we learn for the meet people. They will get a role. Lord, we ask questions. Lord, we seek information. Then to you, the teacher in school, you yourself get a role. The school picking them. What you want for pass information so fast. Use the school authorities. Picking them, mama, when mama tell picking something, that picking they forget. But when teacher tell picking, say go tell this to your parents. Believe me, that picking. He say auntie say, uncle say. They know the joke. So who that teacher, they will for help we spread the information about HPV. Now that make we get a platform, the teacher parent. And we even link up during this campaign. We link up with Ministry of Education, primary schools, MBSSE, all the tertiary institutions, just for make sure say they partner with we for promote the vaccination of school pikin. Even vocational institution, we still get pikin away there within 18 years. Where they in a vocational school. Sometimes parents not able to pay for them for go formal education, but then can go learn a trade. So the school authorities then back una get a role for play. When we write letters for school vaccination, una inform the parents them. Una self don't help with another way for let the parents then give them consent. Say yes, we not ready for let pikin and take. So please, you didn't use school, whether private or public, we not get no barrier. We they reach out to private and public schools. And thank God, Mr. Foyo, this campaign what we don't just do last year, we really get the cooperation of some schools. Yes. Now only a few of them we refuse. Then later they get for break, they ask for let the team go vaccinate them. Yeah. Picking them. So even to the community, you chief, you get a role for play. Where you don't hear about campaign. Una are religious leaders them, una highly influentials, una voices, then they hear it, then they listen. They say the chief say, all man for go for that maclet. So use you office as a paramount chief, as aid man, as tribal head, for reach out to community members on HPV maclet business. Yeah. Then again, I want to talk to we counselors. All of una key for help for promote the HPV prevention. When are the cheapest? Being cheap not mean say not to money that they put there. Now people when they pay for them vaccines they are very expensive. Again, the media gets a role for play. All man gets a role. Look now the media would they so they don't give you a platform where they address nations all over the country for just ensure say we pass the information. Health workers, Comra can come with speaking something for the routine maclet, talk small about HPV. Comra will come for a vitamin A supplementary, talk to them about HPV. You the health workers, say our trusted sources, them we go able to tell Comra a belief. So we want to admonish health workers all over. Now the length and breadth of this country, una help we for spread HPV maclet business. Let people then come on board and let them stop for listening to rumors, misinformation, they help. When they want to get correct information, let them go to hospital or let them listen to their talk. They are this talk where they go right now. I want to encourage everybody for let una listen to facts them truth and to the people that wait for tell una what you una need for no body sick. So now that I rest my case for now.
Plenty thank you, Madam Umuawa.
Yes.
You really don't help we for make sure say the people anybody where they come across this content here, whether on Facebook or whether on the radio line, then go really get the right information where they really need for make sure say every 10-year-old girl picking able for make sure say it get this maclet here before it turn 11 years. And one key thing where you talk, where I really want to emphasize on to the people then, I mean, especially Cumbria then, now we talk about the consent of the parents.
Yes.
Because even if the pikin, they don't talk to them about this Maclatian at school, or in company don't talk about them somewhere, instead really one time, that small pikin day, when I just 10 years, in one grade, no go just go to a health facility and say, I don't come for Maclate, then they Maclate them. Because the issue of consent to the health workforce is very, very much important.
Yeah.
And so now you, the parents, now you get that role there, that sole right there for say, this na me pikin. It not mean say na pikin pass you pull na belly, but once na you they take care of them, now you that pikin they under, whether they for you for menu, whether whatever, but you now you get that right, that responsibility there for take care of that pikin day. You get also the right and the responsibility for go that pikin in a hospital where the near owner for let them get this Maclate. Now that they want for really make sure say you understand that no matter what in and the entire system out there do, the government make sure say the Maclate in the hospital, maybe the healthcare workers and they do their own part for make sure say they talk to owner, you know, the outreach, we na the radio line them, I mean organizations that we talk to owner, understand, the pikin they understand, but you as the parent, you know, agree, you know, support that pikin day. For let's take that Maclate day, that pikin they go miss on the Maclate. So all other systems then build more on you, the parents. Because now you get a consent they forgive.
Very important.
So when a role very, very key and very important. Now I make us say previously that no make say that pikin they big, may God forbid it, get this sickness here because it don't miss the Maclate, it go now you it go blame. Yes. Because now you been get that authority there for make sure say he get this Maclate for save him from that particular sickness day. You know, so do ya now an encouragement, especially with the pardon. Sometimes we can exercise with power over the woman then for say no, I mean you deny the woman the right for let it take the pikin now the health facility. You save that pikin day if he miss that Maclate day and the data they tell we say woman as long as you live on earth, they say woman get about 80% chances for get this particular sickness here once they do mommy and daddy business. You know, so I mean, and everybody definitely woman you go get for doam as long as it don't come of age. You know, it don't come of that age day. So you the power no use your power so much to the disadvantage of that pikin day in future. You know, so support your woman, support your wife for let the pikin go get that Maclate day. In fact, last week we've been there, Ibrahim Sori be don't tell we say, they say in fact where you the man, the papa, you go with your pikin na hospital. In fact they attend to run faster than where the woman they go with the pikin. So you don't say amen. So that they prioritize you because we always they encourage the parent for let them work side by side with the woman them.
Exactly.
With the mommy them. So if you know one for waste time safe, in fact, you the pa take that pikin, they go to the health facility, then they take a more important, they prioritize you for make sure say then get that pikin the Maclate in time and return with them back. So now that's really one for really emphasize to una, you know, we go come to Mr. Abib again for really talk like around waiting. Auntie Umuawa really don't talk about with collective rules, different people but you from the CSO angle, one for let you look at how you want for talk to your company CSO organizations them, especially one away there within the alliance or the Gavi alliance, you know, how them for really able for accelerate that at every given opportunity, especially during outreach sessions them, then for reinforce that messages then they to the people them, let the parent they understand, let the community people them understand. You go answer that one day, but quickly Lord will take. I see Auntie Umuawa in been the up. Maybe you want to clarify something. Just after you go do your tell.
Yes, listeners, you talk about male involvement. Where would they try for promote? Because surveys them in 2019 don't show say male partner they know they support their woman then they wife them for Maclate business. But now it don't they improve small. But we still want to encourage you that did them wherever una dey. Like just like what my brother don't tell una. Where you the man go, we know say, oh, that woman, a man, he really know the importance of Maclate. Maclate is very important. You the man, now you for in fact now you the urge you we have care me picking go. Where the two sides? If you no gree for let you pikin take the immaculate, what you go see tomorrow, you can't see, you see you pikin don't catch the cancer, you dey see you pikin dey suffer with pain, you no go wan see her in that condition, sir, because if you see inside somebody they get cancer of the cervix, believe you me, you no go wan near am, then they run panam. So do ya, papa, support your wife. If you get pikin them, carry them go. If you get girl pikin them, if you don't know the age, but let them go there, they check the pikin and go able to tell you exactly the age, for let them not miss out. And thank God, campaign they come once in a while. But this routine, papa, government don't make them, you don't provide them for winning the country. A lasting initiative where they help. At any time you go meet Master Sabi Ukman. And if Immaculate they very expensive Immaculate them. So the Immaculate they why will not they grab the opportunity? Man them, woman them, granny, papa, grab the opportunity. Take this girl picking, go with them. Let go take the Immaculate.
Yeah. All right. Plenty thank you and until more. Yes.
Colleague civil society community-based organization are the one for borrow the minister in ward Austin Demby. They say HPV for be eradicated totally in Salone. So if that's me, say we for eradicate her, we get for make sure say if for the part of all we campaign na Salone, but I also want to appeal to women they will pass the age government the target right now. Una say also una go na also go do screening for make una know because the minister say let we eradicate our country. You don't know whether you don't get a see Alicia's will say it starts small. Sometimes this time you don't know it, but if you go early, maybe you go do screening. Let go make you not get her, so you go begin now prevent. But if you get her that early stage, maybe Master Sabi people will go help you. How they go for help you for let him for get you well body. So if the minister say for work together for eradicate and totally lay down at the country, una the big woman themselves, not careless, go do your screening, let you know if you are safe. If you are not safe, then he starts your medication. So colleagues, civil society, CBOs, NGOs, we will do for support well body ministry for do health work in this country. Let that be part of all we campaign then for let people know say a routine vaccination day now for that age bracket we talk about 10 years, you know, so that no woman no go dey na Salone for the next 5 years we no go don't take the vaccine. Then also we all the women that we get well, but we not big woman there. They said don't go through the screening, then go don't find themselves the safe. Do one you're not safe, then go take the medication.
All right, plenty thank you, Mr. Abib. I mean, you don't really talk to your campaign alliance members them and other CSOs them as well, because the CSOs now grassroots organizations and we they work directly or more closer with community people than we will do within the international NGO space, because we really directly they plan with them, they interface with them almost on a daily basis, especially through outreach programs them, you know, and so we self get a very, very important role for really make sure see every girl picking wait on 10 years na Mama Salone able forget that particular vaccine day, we go for protect them for get cervical cancer in future, you know, even by the time we don't come in contact with man sexually, you know, and then information then they want for really, I mean, everybody we know say every civil society organization getting domain, getting priority areas, but if we all collectively see this as a responsibility for make sure say at every gathering, at every opportunity, we talk to the people so that we get the opportunity today for getting the right information, so that they not go rely on, I mean, somebody not go take advantage of the loopholes and begin to give the wrong information at community level, because plenty of we parents them they not get, I mean, any other way for verify most of them information than they then people them at the community, especially then young man they're waking come on and then big tongue them, you know, then go we see them they go, it seems like now they sabi everything, you know, so now then can give them information then they, and because you don't come on a big tongue, so they can take say yes, not true. But if we, like the within the civil society space and at every given opportunity, we give them that information, where any other person can tell them, it will give a second thought to and say, but I mean, then people are can't talk to we about well body business. Now, so then tell we about this other information we don't can give we so look contrary, so that let them get a balanced information. So now that's one for do. I mean, and then of course with the healthcare workers, them. I mean, then health facilities, then we make sure say where the people them can we attend to them very well. Like Auntie Umuawa don't say attend to them, give them the right information. In fact, it don't make them clear say not only where the person go ask for the HPV vaccine, but where somebody go for other health service, also seize that opportunity there for tell them say. Yeah. Maclet did na back for 10-year-old girl picking them and this Maclet na the HPV vaccine Maclet and it protect girl picking them for let them not get cervical cancer in future. So we all seize that opportunity. The school authorities then we create an enabling environment for even invite the health workers them or probably during the outreach services that we then can school for talk to the picking them. They allow support them and give them the chance for let them able for deliver the right message to the Pekin so that the Pekin will get the information and take them to the parent then. But like I would say, that entire system they around una the Kumbrade una get a much more critical role for play, in all of this. So we can try for wrap up the program as enough time now then we favor again and one for make we guess them. I mean Auntie Umuawa and Mr. Habib for let them give them final statement, especially to Kumbrade and everybody about waiting the one for let them take home today out of this discussion here for make sure say every 10-year-old girl picking a salon get the accolades.
Thank you very much. Listeners out there, may take home one gift to una. HPV, not only a health problem, not a community problem, not a global problem. Where we protect we girl picking them, wherever they we don't protect the girl picking them in the future, and even the nation of Sierra Leone will go get healthy girl picking them. We go team up tomorrow for lead this nation. I tell you, Tata.
All right, plenty.
Yeah, Fambo them. I just want for una fear about the HPV vaccination. See, the count down for Leo picking and no born or let cut down on Bonnie. No, not to down there at all. Anybody really see that and they not true. We want for the picking the for born. Now that's make we tell when I say sickness the way they stop that born business day. So anybody tell you see na dandy, not to dandy, do it. So I want to repeat say this vaccine are dinner all PHU, all hospital where you picking don't 10 years if you not take the vaccine, can go. So you go take the vaccine. So that picking don't protect forever in life. Then you go able for born picking, that kind of thing. So I want for tell una thank you. Then I want for tell una say Eid Mubarak, because tomorrow the Eid Santen. Assalamu alaikum.
All right. Plenty thank you, Mr. Habib, and plenty thank you, Auntie Umuawa. Of course, my own message where I want for send to Fambudem, when for understand say HPV maclate, where salon governments they give through the Ministry of Health, especially EPI, to then girl picking them for protect them for let them not get this sickness here or this tumbuya when the HPV tumbu where they cause the cervical cancer. Not to salon no more than they give this maclate here. This maclate here don't the day for long term. Different countries them and even salon naya it don't the day naya from 2012. Where then first pilot term, and then of course they introduce them formally instead 2022. From 2022, when they introduce them, they don't routinize them. We every other day people in the pan take them and we not get any severe case or any severe issue. For say this picking don't take them, this don't happen to them. And even around the world, different countries then they are much more advanced in terms of scientific findings. Then say we don't find out and no see yes the maclate safe and of course effective. And even WHO, where the Global Health Organization, itself don't certify this vaccine or this marklet here for be safe and no say yes and not get no problem at all, not a good for the girl picking them for protect them against cervical cancer. And even as salon now, the pharmacy board, the pharmaceutical board self don't look at this vaccine or this marklet here and don't satisfy and say yes, of course, a necessary, a good for girl picking them for letting they take. And the EPI program, we're responsible for marklet business in a salon. Then self they always they make sure say from the time where they buy that marklet, they tell them reach with a salon then they put them under the best condition where a need for be protected, a need for be guided onto a carbon filter and reach the health facility, and even at the health facility then the cold chain support system very, very strong for keep them vaccine then the viable and effective for everybody. And that this markets here, they know they give 10-year-old girl picking them as a captain band for go about man business. They know they give this captain this markets here as a way for the girl picking them stop them born blind one, them born one like Mr. Habib conclude, but now for make sure say they're able to stop them bad water them, that sickness the way they cause that bad water way woman that they give pull out, you know, for let able for stop then sickness then the way they make woman not able for enjoy and daddy business way they do with the man, they feel pain and even plenty other complications and issues the way they happen with woman in Bombay one. Now in the government of Salon through in partners then they give this particular marklet here to girl picking their way their age 10 because we believe for say the marklet according to WHO and other people they say they work much more better in people and we do not start for do mommy and daddy business it, and at the age of 10 plenty girl picking them except where somebody take advantage but they know they do woman man business. So now I make them this target that age group there so that by the time they start for do mommy and daddy business, man even if man give that sickness, the sickness or the tumor not go do nothing to them, you know. So we want to make sure say when I continue for ask on a CHW then at the community, if when I get any doubt or go to the health facility, go talk to the nurse, go talk to the health facility in charge, go talk to matron, you know, about anything where you get doubts about. If you're able to talk to them people and they will still get the 117 free toll line where you can call and ask about anything about body business, then did it for respond to you, you know. So now we utilize all the channel and the PSI Sierra Leone will continue for bring Master Sabi people and within the well body ministry for talk to we and give you the right information. Until we meet next time, Mina Alicious Tamba for you. Thank you. Bye bye.